Now we come to the drop test. And actually, you have the usual suspects doing the drop tests, trying to figure out the durability on this device. And there's one that stood out to me here, which is not a usual suspect as far as I know. Granted, I'm not watching all that many drop tests, but you have an insurance company. Here's Allstate, big-time insurance company, actually doing their very own drop test, Will, because they're trying to get into the business of insuring these devices for you. Mm-hmm. Think about that.
Well, if you can finance the iPhone, you can insure it.
Right? They're so expensive, these things now. I guess people are thinking about it. So anyways, this is just one of many, but the reason I selected it is because Allstate went out of their way to say it's better than any other smartphone from a durability perspective. Any other smartphone, but I don't even feel like Allstate's been testing every single smartphone. But what do I know? Anyway, the conclusion of all of these drop tests is basically that the ceramic shield helps a little bit with drops. However, it's no magic wand. All right, you're still going to be in trouble here if you drop the thing. And if you scroll forward in this particular video, you're going to see some shattered phones. But the front side appears to be a little bit more resistant than the back side. And funny enough, I actually noticed on Twitter, Max Weinbach, he cracked his iPhone 12 Pro like the day he got it just by placing it on the table and the camera module touching the table.
Oh.
So he got a replacement for it, by the way. You had to scroll through to find the tweet, but it kind of shocked me. He said, I did not drop this thing and I got this crack. That's not the one. That's his old model. Keep going. Little bit more. He tweets a lot, obviously. There you go. You got it. That's the replacement. That's the replacement model. So Apple already replaced it. Of course, it's Apple. You know what they're going to do. There's the crack. Look at that. So it shattered through the glass, right through the LiDAR sensor, right where the camera unit lives. So again, glass is glass. No ceramic shield on the back. And he claims it was very subtle what caused the crack. It looks like a substantial crack. So there's so many iPhones out there. How much information can you derive from when you're considering build quality from one person's experience? There's obviously many other iPhones that have not cracked, but it's so close to the launch date, so close to him getting his hands on it, that it kind of, I don't know, it makes you a little bit afraid about it. So maybe you want to consider either you put the case on or you're just gentle with it. I mean, it's a nice piece of machinery, so you just take it easy. I don't know. But as you can see, at least Apple is easy enough to deal with. They have the retail footprint, at least in North America, so you don't have to really be without your phone, because that's a huge problem, Will. It's your phone. Mm-hmm. If it's your only phone, you're the type of person who only got one phone. That's a lot of people. And you got to get it replaced. You don't want to be sending it away somewhere.
No.
And Apple's one of these few ones where you can actually go to a physical store and swap it. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of a nice little advantage. But anyway, Allstate goes out of their way. They drop it a bunch of different times. Sure, it shatters. They say it's a little bit better than previous models and better than other models that they tested, which include the iPhone 11, Samsung Galaxy S20, and I guess a couple of others. But they definitely didn't test every phone. However, I guess they're just saying of some popular models, this is the one that you want. Please don't drop your phone, no matter which phone it is. That's my recommendation, because I feel any phone is capable of cracking once you drop it. But if you want more insight into that, you can watch the variety of drop tests that are out there. And you can also watch our bend test, as I recommended earlier. Go check that out. You might be surprised.